We'll start the full insanity when Zach joins.
Understood. Oh, Vic, by the way,
Mhm.
I've had this for a while. Clamp for your.
Oh
reflection.
yeah, yes. Oh my God, perfect.
Yeah, I've had it for a month or something like that, and I keep forgetting to bring it up.
I have some tea for you that I've had for about the same amount of time, so
Oh,
we can
okay.
exchange.
Ah,
All right, I'm gonna pull up the, what do you call that thing?
I think it's called a graphic of the dungeon.
Yes, that's the
And
thing.
yeah, to orient us, all of us together.
Orient us together in two-dimensional states.
Guys, I know you're old, but it's called Asia, not the Orient. They've renamed it.
Oh shit.
Oh, we already started with the racial slurs. What?
Yeah, we started early today.
Left me out. Damn. Yeah, so I will put this. I need a. I'll think of a place to put this thing.
Well, don't hide it in the place that you used last time. That got sticky.
Yeah, I know, right? And then that embarrassing explanation at the emergency room. Jesus Christ, I don't want to go through that again. So, anyway, just make sure. So your animal companion is with you. It goes on your initiative as well, right?
Right.
That's the okay. Good, good. So what was it? Oh, the keen. Okay, that's +2 to listen and spot checks. Would that, if Bob is within 5 feet of Froderick, would that add to Froderick's? And it's not something I'm begging for at all. I'm just,
No, I feel like that would be if he was making his own checks, he would get that bonus.
That's fine. Okay.
And at any time, you can certainly say, oh, I'd like Bob to make a spot or a listen check too. I do it all the time with the spider.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Because
I see what you're saying.
His skill bonuses for listen and I believe spot are immensely better than Lev's.
Oh, your companion is better than Lev's?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. My badger is no, he's not nearly as good as Froderick. But that's okay. He's learning.
Either way, that's still a second check for you to have.
That's a good point. Okay, yeah, that's true. Good point. It's just that feats only come once every 4 levels, so that's kind of why I'm a little bit. You could easily throw +2 points in. Just from for a character anyway. Not so much maybe for an animal. The feats are. Oh, by the way, snatch, that one that you mentioned.
Yeah.
That only applies to huge or larger creatures.
Oh, okay.
That's for like snatching up humanoids, not snatching items out of their hand. Though I guess you could make a case for a feat or a custom feat, but
no, I mentioned it because I know in the 3.0 version there was not that size requirement.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
And the mechanics of it translate into 3.5 perfectly fine. It's just the only difference is the huge requirement.
Well, it's got a different meaning because it's in 3.5 with the huge requirement. That means that's like for combat. In the case of snatch, for if it would apply to any creature, if you can grab a scroll or a ring off somebody or a wand or something like that, that's more of a I mean, you're pickpocket, mugging. I don't know what do you want to call it, but that's not a direct like a combat.
I suppose,
move.
yeah.
But it does. It could affect the combat afterwards if you rob somebody of their whatever it is you're taking from them. That's like when this wasn't Snash, but when Lev melted the frost giant Guarlos' shield, so
Yeah.
that Frodrick could get a better shot at him. So
That shield was a real pain in the butt.
well, it was, and then we took care of that.
Yeah.
It's amazing how well Lev and Frodrick work together. It's like an like unlikely buddy movie or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
It is to
Even
clarify.
LJ too. Rangers I've noticed are really good. They have really good synergies with almost every class.
They do. It just actually, and it's actually stated as such in the player's handbook. Except with paladins, they tend to get crossways because I guess they find them too rigid.
Yeah, I mean that's more in kind of a role playing aspect in this. In this game, we do have our moments of role play, but this seems focused more on what we're doing as actions instead of on personal character interactions and everything. I'm talking about like in terms of game mechanics synergy, a ranger could sync up with a paladin just as well as he does with LJ.
That's true. I have particularly found this character. I'm pleased. Why I saw it when I got it at first, I was like, "What? A dwarf ranger? That's," and he's actually just become very versatile.
Oh yeah.
I do enjoy that aspect of him.
All right, so that's our dungeon for the night.
So the last one I remember, we had been searching through 15 through the bodies, and we had looted, and
and I needed to add something. We basically find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 intact cloak and boots that are completely black, also non-magical, but they're completely black and made of a very fine, soft mesh that these guys were wearing. But they're elf size. They're not able to be used for people larger than
yeah,
like human, even a human and larger couldn't wear them.
Yeah, I think John's character is a elf, isn't he, or half elf? Okay, yeah. Lev, what race are you? You know, I've never asked.
Lev's human.
I did not know that actually. I thought you were a demi-human, but it didn't. I guess the last lack of racism in our group, literally.
No, we've got a centaur and a gnoll in the party together. Yeah, we're not racist here.
Yeah, the only people in the group who could wear them are Blodgett and Guarlos, because they're both small enough to fit them.
Very good. Oh, Vic, by the way, you said that the dungeon was getting warmer last time. Over what period of time and how much warmer?
Like, I don't think anyone else noticed it except Blodgett. Because Blodgett had been in the dungeon. He had been in the dungeon previously. When he walked through before Frederick and them came down and started the fight, it was definitely like, let's say about like 75 degrees maybe. And then he came back through again and he's like, whoa. It's easily like, somebody turned up the thermometer to about 78, 79.
Okay.
So
all right.
noticeable
Difference, but not enough to be uncomfortable, like
Mhm.
causing heat stress or whatever kind of thing.
No, not yet.
And what was the elapsed time roughly between when Blodgett was down there and we came down? 30 minutes, an hour, 10 minutes?
Hard to say exactly.
I'll
However
be
many
right back,
rounds it
guys.
took
I
for
gotta
the
take
fight.
care of something right quick.
Okay, go ahead.
However many rounds it took for that fight to occur.
Well, I think we,
So
given
maybe
the amount of time
maybe
it takes to skulk, because that's a lot slower, I would say that took Blodgett 30 to 45 minutes.
right. But between the time Blodgett left and
Right.
when Blodgett came back
Okay,
was only the amount of time it took for you guys to go down and fight. Does that make sense?
Yeah, okay. I guess that's something that in game time we haven't. That's something we haven't been.
It was about. I was keeping track that night, and I would say maybe about 15 rounds, 20 rounds tops.
So 6 rounds being in a minute, is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So within about a few minutes, then.
Right, but it took the 30 minutes he was down there beforehand was the same. He went up, came back down. 2 minutes later, swarmer.
Okay.
And during the time that you guys loot the corpses, there's no change either.
Okay, it just got warmer and then it stayed there.
Mm-hmm.
Steady state. Okay. And what time of day is it now, by the way?
You guys were coming back during the day. You'd finished prepping all your spells, so it's probably about 10 o'clock outside, during the day.
Oh, 10 a.m.? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And I think the idea is that, well, I'll talk, when Brandon gets back and get Zag to weigh in, but I'm pretty sure Zag is going to say he's going to want to go recharge at the cave.
Yeah, I think that was the idea when we left. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thanks for, I don't even remember that part of the conversation.
Yeah.
Or barely, I do. We were all pretty ragged out. Well,
Getting all my notes in the same place. Hey, I got on a little early.
hey, Zag.
Hey guys.
By the way,
Howdy.
it was not. Oh, go ahead.
I was saying, if I held really still, you'd think I was frozen.
True story. Yep. We've lost Zag again. It's that old police academy trick.
Yeah, in clerics, that's called an orison, isn't it? Instead of a cantrip.
Right.
Appear to stand still. Mine.
Mm-hmm.
Statue. We call it statue.
Statue. Okay. That's right. You worked in technical theater, right?
Right. People give us tips. We just get
Yeah,
3
there you go.
corners. It's great.
I'll take that.
Right.
16. All right, so we ended last time with you guys at the cave number 15, looting the corpses.
Corpusci.
And,
Corpuscles.
corpuscles. You were looting the corpuscles.
Core.
And I wanted to make sure you noted that one thing I didn't tell you last time, since Brandon and Zag are back, is that the You found 6 intact words are not my friend today. 6 intact sets of black cloak and boots that are made of a very fine mesh, like midnight black and made of a very fine mesh. They're elf size and they're not expandable, so people who are not elves cannot wear them. But several of your party who are elves can totally fit them.
Fucking elves.
What if you used to be an elf?
Then you could wear one as a hat.
LJ is going to wear one of the boots as a hat.
All right.
Does that give me a bonus to my armor class?
No, you have a +3 to charisma now that people can't see your face though, so that's a bonus.
Sweet, sweet.
You
I'm
fell
actually
into that one. You fucking walked your ass into that one.
no, dude. I'll walk into that any day if I can get a +3 bonus to my charisma as a fucking cleric.
He dove into it is more like it. Actually,
I'm-
Victor, I would like Froderick would like one of the black cloaks. I've actually got an idea what I could do with that.
Rock on.
Yeah,
Write
just
down black cloak and boots from
drow, black
Yeah.
cloak and boots. Actually, just the boots. I guess so. All right.
I mean they're a match set. I mean you don't want to break them up.
I forgot to mark Sunburst off of my magical gear. Sorry about that.
Definitely should.
Yeah.
Okay, so boot on head +3 charisma. Got it.
It's only to others. It's not an actual stat bonus. It's a encounter bonus.
What?
Mm-hmm.
So I get like +3 on my diplomacy checks and everything?
Like reaction charisma, yeah. If people are talking to you, then they're like, "Oh, he has a boot on his head.
Okay.
Seems like a much nicer person."
He's avant-garde.
I'm keeping note of that. You need to quit joking around if you're not going to be serious about it.
However, you get a different reaction when you're talking to monsters who know what that boot's from because they know that you killed a drow. So if you're trying to talk to a drow, it's going to be entertaining.
Why would I try and talk to a drow?
Why would you talk to a fire giant? Why would you talk to a were-rat? Why would you talk to anybody who you've been talking to for this entire dungeon? You fucking diplomacy monsters. You're like, hey, giant room full of monsters. Can we just talk about this instead of you killing us?
Will we be friends?
Can we be friends?
Look, we're on a mission to kill the giants. Like, I
I'm on
don't
a
give a
mission-
shit.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit about these were-rats. Fuck off. Start your own family. Live your life. Go on.
Vic, actually,
Some god.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
I recall we were taking the human back with us to speak with dead, and I'll bet you he's a were-rat. He's one of the were-rats that escaped 2 sessions ago.
So Brandon, because I'm absolutely sure you did not get that reference, that's the Blues Brothers. It was made probably about the time you were born.
Before.
The time he was thought of.
Yeah, 1998 is when I was born, so.
He was a
Yes.
All right.
He was a dirty limerick in his father's mind. That's about where you were at. Although this true fact, all of this existed in our grandmother's womb. That's the most disturbing information you're going to hear today.
That is true.
Don't
When a
tell-
woman is
Yeah.
as a woman is being born, she contains in her uterus, in her ovaries, every single egg every single follicle that will ever exist. You don't create new follicles as you grow. Men
That's
create
right.
new sperm. Women have literally, I think it's 3 million follicles when they're born.
That many?
Yeah, and the follicles, bit by bit, turn into eggs. However, they don't all mature at the same time, and they don't all mature successfully. So for every month, you don't just have one follicle turning into an egg. You have about 5 to 20. And what will happen is only one of them is strong enough to become an egg, and the rest are just like, So
I don't think 3 million. I'd have to double check that figure.
yeah, go for it.
We covered female reproductive system. Ugh. last semester.
That's
So
good shit. That's super important for me, but for
yeah,
everybody it's different. Like half of acupuncture is about menses. It's insane. Like anyway.
you can keep that knowledge to yourself.
Really? Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Too kind.
Do you know women are super sensitive during their period because all that area is really swollen and the nerve endings are right up at the top?
Mm-hmm.
They're what now?
They're
Zach?
super sensitive. Sex is really good when women are on their period.
Yeah, it's actually their
Yeah.
breasts are oversensitive because the liver channel ends at the breasts, and so when the liver channel is in charge of storing blood, so it's evacuating all the blood during your period. That's why their breasts are sensitive.
And I thought I was just good. So I actually,
How are you ever going to earn your red wings if you don't have this information?
I often forget that women even have a period. It doesn't cross my mind. I never go, wow, she's being a bitch. I'll bet you she's on a rag. I never think that.
Well, that's good because women fucking hate that.
No. Well, I would guess they would.
And that is.
But the alternative is worse, actually.
What, that they're just underneath or being a bitch?
Yeah, you're just a bitch, period. That's it.
Okay, well, that works.
Yeah. Well, no, that's where I discovered that total disclosure and honesty was
I would love
a bad
some.
idea.
I'd love to try your duck house. Dig, whatever. Becca? Doc Galbi. Doc Galbi. Hey, Doc Galbi. Chris, I think I might have missed what you were saying a second ago. What are we waiting on for this?
I thought we were going to speak with Dead with the human back at the cave when we're resting up, recuperating.
That's evil.
Oh, speak with the dead?
Necromancy.
It's not the same as animating the dead. Not for any, like, just to talk, not to fight on your behalf.
It just, that's like saying just one joint. Just one joint.
Yep, it's the gateway spell.
It's the gateway spell. Next thing you know, you're fucking the dead.
Well, if
more, you're fucking raising cemeteries so you can get off. It's horrible. Believe me, I know.
And how do you know this, Zag?
I can't say.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
I'm just trying to save you from yourself, man. Trust me on this.
Okay, I'll trust you.
I don't. Speak with Dead's not an evil spell.
So
Yeah.
okay. So
You're a corpse fucker from long back, so don't worry about it.
On L3 to come back with their information.
You were a lost cause the minute I saw you. You're a corpse fucker for sure.
Oh, what about LJ? He agrees.
You're both corpse fuckers.
No, he's not. LJ is not. Lev, who knows?
I just realized I wasn't muted. Yeah, my work is doing other shit. I'm on call this week, so I have to listen to them.
So hang on. If all necromancy spells are bad, then why are you going around casting inflict critical wounds?
Because I changed the classification of that, and it's no longer necromancy. It's now battle spell.
No, that's not a school of magic. That's a domain.
I didn't ask you or the rules.
No, but I'm asking you because I know the rules.
I created a new classification of spell. It's called battle spell, and has nothing to do with necromancy. It just inflicts incredible pain.
Okay,
through necromancy.
Then LJ is going to reclassify Speak with Dead to not be a necromancy spell, but be a lore spell. That's going to be in the lore domain. It's not evil because it's not necromancy now because I said so.
Are you a
See-
cleric?
See how that works?
I don't think you're a cleric.
LJ is a cleric.
What level cleric are you?
He is 5th level.
I'm a 13th level cleric.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
Also a 6th level fighter and wait, you're 13th level. Why are you 13th level?
Whatever.
What?
So whatever the fuck we are, we're
What?
12th.
Yeah, we're 12.
I was about to say, like, what? Did I miss a level up or something?
My point being is that I'm a higher level cleric than you, therefore I have greater truth.
Yeah, actually, according to your deities, respective deities, that's exactly how it works.
We still need to have this contest of strength.
Okay, I'm totally down for that.
All right, Victor. In a moment where is it agreed that we're leaving this place for now to go back to the cave and rest?
If you agree, I agree.
Well, aren't there dragons or something in there?
Yeah, that's why we'd be leaving if we did that.
Okay,
There's
great.
only
Yes.
3. You guys haven't attracted the dragon's attention yet. So far,
That's surprising. Seeing how we killed all the elves.
You guys want to check out 8 before we leave?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go in there carefully, very quietly. Actually, you might send a V'ger ahead of us, just to make sure nothing got attracted down that tunnel down to the south, but not too close to the mouth of that.
Yeah. All right, Zach. We're gonna settle this on the arm wrestling table.
Okay, you guys do that and get into wild centaur cleric wrestling, and I'll tell Bob to look away.
I want to do it before we sleep.
Huh?
It's important that we do this before we sleep.
Yeah.
Okay, so the room is pretty simple, so I'll tell you this pretty quickly. The room itself, number 8, only has bedrolls and some miscellaneous gear. Both 8 and 15 look like they were not planning on staying. This is not someone's home. They were just down here to pack for the night, and like there's not even food.
So this is like a drought B&B or something?
Yeah.
Airbnb? Okay.
Yeah.
B&B, that's fucking hilarious.
Holy shit, Zag thought something I said was funny. Fuck.
All right, we're marking this down as a red letter day.
Oh shit. Jesus. I think I'd level up again.
All right.
Well, it didn't have anything to do with maiming or harming females, so I thought maybe that was funny.
There you go. It's a move up in many directions. I'm
funny that way.
Funny in a lot of ways, Zag.
Funny looking.
So he's not the one who got the charisma bonus for hiding his face, so I don't know. All right. Next up is you guys have checked the room. Number 8, nothing unusual there. Just some bedrolls, jelly rolls. That's about it. Would you
do an actual search check and roll, or you just take your word for it so we can just move along?
You did a great search check. It was one of the best search
checks.
checks.
Okay, great. Okay, I get it. I read you, man.
All right, so do we want to go all the way back out this dungeon, or do we want to like maybe figure out a way to stay here since it's safe relatively and block off that passage?
Oh wait, guys, dude, I just thought of something.
What?
Before we leave this area, what do you think about putting an alarm or something like that, so we know if somebody returns or comes back this way and may be setting a trap for us down here? Because this is probably the way we're going to come back, maybe, or the front door. You know what I'm saying?
Let me look at my spell slots. I'm actually doing really good on spell slots right now.
Cool.
If we don't need to go back, I don't need to go back. I just kind of want to go back because I'm eager to arm wrestle the other cleric.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, please. Oh, God. Yes, please.
You two just need to cut through that tension. Just get to the point with each other.
It's like, all right, I know there are 3 dragons and evidence that we've been right next to them, but we have to settle this right now. Let's take this outside.
What are we doing?
Step outside the dungeon.
I guarantee you, before we go to sleep, we will. Our characters go to sleep. We will have an arm wrestling match. My point being is, I don't know if it's efficacious for us to walk all the way back out to our little hidey hole at this point because we're 3 levels down, right? So if you want to rest, that's cool. If you don't, then let's figure out what we're going to do.
I think it's better to hike back because it doesn't. I don't see that it harms our timeline.
Well,
yet.
except for the fact that every time we come back, we may run into more baddies. But I'm totally cool going back. That's great. Let's go back to the hidey hole.
I'm just saying that, but if we sleep or something like that, they may find us and catch us a bit.
Right.
If we stay in the dungeon, we better find a place that has an escape route.
All right, let me ask God something. Hey, God, how much game time has passed since we started last time? Not this time, but last time.
Since the last time we started,
We're rested.
2 hours.
Yeah, we rested 2 hours ago. So my guess is we don't need to rest unless you all are really down for that. If you're not, let's explore what's north, right? Let's scoot around the dragons, or let's go up north through that passage up there.
Yeah, I'm down to go north.
Okay.
Because I'm missing 10 hit points from LJ, which is nothing. And
I can give you.
that's all.
I can cure you if you're need some.
I'm missing
It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
All right. So yes, you'll get your arm wrestling as soon as we find a table. We'll just clear everything away, and you'll get your arm wrestling. So
Well, when we first discussed this, we allowed the use of magic, so we're gonna want to rest before.
no, we do not get to rest before. We have to do
Okay,
it before. Do it before we rest.
But then we're gonna need to rest after.
Yes, I agree with that. Those terms are agreeable.
Yeah. So we're gonna rest first, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we're gonna go. We're gonna go now up north.
Y'all, how take it up? Oh, you guys take it up to the 2nd level. Okay. First of all, let's not arm wrestle down in the 3rd
Okay,
level.
that's what I'm saying. We're not gonna do this right now. We're gonna do it.
Yeah, we're doing this later. We're doing this later.
But let's go up north. So let's get into marching order and like head up north.
Who
Put V'ger out there.
who exactly is going to go where?
We're going to send V'ger, let's say 80 feet ahead of us, and the group is going to start moving north.
Let me see what I've got. I do have one more protection from evil and another divine favor, and that's it for my 1st level spells. I don't think I've got anything. Cast Grace, Bark Skin. I cast. Did I put Cat's Grace on Blodgett when she went down? I think.
Yes.
I think I did. And
Yeah.
then I put it on myself, and then Bark Skin. So I'm done with my 2nd level and 3rd level.
Well, how long do those last? Because you may still have them going.
Oh,
They
yeah,
should-
that's right.
They should last an hour per level, just like Bull Strength is.
I think that's right. Yeah. Still got it. Okay, that's cool. All right. And magic weapon greater. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Is Suzanne playing tonight? Is she coming?
No, she's not
not.
going to be on tonight.
I think she's recovering from that epic dungeon sneak, which really was fucking epic if you think about what she did. She went down to a level in the dark with a bunch of drow and walked through the crowd of them. And not only lived, but they were not aware of her at all.
That
That is like fucking, that is insane, man.
So Victor, to answer your question, since Suzanne's not here, we don't put her up front. I guess, I mean, I'll take the back as always, but what's the marching order here?
LJ can take front as usual. I'm thinking maybe Frodrick behind him, LJ or Lev behind Frodrick.
Yes.
And then
And then
Blodgett
Blodgett
and
behind.
Laws bring in the rear.
Yeah. That sounds good. Okay.
Cool. And you want to send V'ger up front?
Yeah, he's going 80 feet ahead.
And what is that red oval thing there, Vic? That's from something. That was the sunburst.
No,
No,
we
you guys cast this. You put caltrops down there.
Oh, okay. All right.
So we're gonna be careful, or take them. We have to remove them, or take them, or be careful getting around them.
No, you just walk carefully through them. That's all.
Yeah, just move at half speed for light around. You're fine.
Okay, one quick second. I'll be right back on you guys.
All right. Gotcha.
Okay, sorry, this is Victor. I dropped for a quick second. I can hear you again. What did you need on the system?
Here, I'm gonna open chat window here. There's chat. Opening chat. Okay.
We're chatting.
Yeah, let's be careful. Victor's on the phone, so let's be careful.
No screaming the N word.
Yeah. How are you on spells, Lev?
What'd you say?
How is LJ and Lev on spells?
We're doing fine. I'm missing a couple of mage armors for Lev, but that's not a big deal. And for LJ, I've just used my my strength spells.
Okay.
The rest of it has been running around poking people.
Yeah. Well, let's just be careful. Conservative. We don't have. I'd feel better if Ben and Guarlos were here with us.
Yeah, me too.
And Suzanne. Yeah. I mean, I'm playing Suzanne's character, but still not quite the same.
Wait,
Some Victor better than others.
she asked you to play her character? How many times? How many times?
Victor
Yeah,
asked me to play her.
Suzanne asked for you guys to play her.
I'm playing. I'm totally joking.
Dude, that's okay, man. No, it was a reasonable question.
All right. All right, so you guys are sending V'ger further north, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then party order, you've got Frederick, LJ, Lev, Blodgett, and Laz.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I see that now. Thank you. Thank you for sending that.
Guys, don't burp when you've got smoke in your mouth.
So, at 54 years old, I already knew that.
Ah,
I just want to make that. I just want to. That's like one of those like rookie mistakes.
It snuck up on me.
uh,
What's worse is when the burp goes up into your nasal cavity.
oh, I hate
Yeah,
that.
that's what happened.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, feel the burn.
I still
Yeah.
do.
That's called casting a breath weapon on yourself.
Oh yeah. I used an acid breath weapon, but I'm not immune to acid.
Can you imagine that? A belch dragon?
Yeah,
Yeah, I could too, because we're guys.
That's a green dragon, right?
that's yeah, they
Chlorine
think their
gas.
element is poison.
Chlorine gas, right? Yeah.
It's chlorine, yeah. Green gas.
Let me look it up. True dragon. Go to green. I'm not gonna metagame too hard and look at the red ones. Green dragon. It's their breath weapon. Yeah, there is a belch dragon. The green dragon is a cone of corrosive acid gas.
Thought so. Not yeah.
Actually, that would be probably hydrofluoric acid then, if it's corrosive.
It's a kind of a
Probably.
combination thing. All right. So is this party order correct? Frederick, LJ, Lev, Blodge.
I'd like LJ to take the lead going in towards the room.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
And then you wanted
Oh, LJ. Okay, I thought you said
your
Lev.
handy dandy. You wanted your handy dandy familiar V'ger to be going up about 80 feet ahead. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, one quick second. I gotta check something before I move this map around.
Before I smash feature.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Basically, a 2-ounce drone is what he is for us.
I'm just gonna go through and close some windows because that's just better. Tomorrow's gonna suck. Suck.
What's gonna suck?
Tomorrow.
What you got tomorrow?
I have to deal with a client who he calls to spend more money.
I heard that.
So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to make that up to them. And I haven't quite figured it out yet.
So you're. Is that a cleric spell you just put in the chat, Zag?
I put that in there so long ago.
7 minutes. You are baked, man.
I'm not actually. I just got back. I'm COVIDed. I had my first COVID vaccine. I think I'm delirious.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, I'm getting mine on Thursday.
All right. So the dungeon's back up. Sending V'ger on ahead.
We come in peace.
Shoot to kill. Shoot to kill. Vidra comes to a crossroads.
We're gonna turn right.
Okay.
I imagine Lev on top of the centaur like this, like directing V'ger.
As if Lev would be that close to the front.
Okay, so Vidra is going to the right.
I remember Lev in the old days when he would just march right up front, take the brunt of the damage on our behalf. It was great.
Good times.
And he lost a level.
He
Like, I don't think I'm gonna do that again.
was a hero back then. Nowadays, he's just another party member.
Just a pussy.
Mm.
Hey man, you try having like 19 hit points, I think he has.
Yeah. All right, so the rest of you
21,
are
my
going up.
bad.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, would you level down? Jesus.
Yeah, I did get leveled down.
Yeah.
What is that?
Level
Is that
behind the
dead end?
party. Yeah, what's over here?
So the Vidra has found a dead end over here.
Okay.
Believe it.
He's gonna. I'm gonna detect magic in this area.
All right.
Scanning.
No magic is detected.
Terminate the doctor.
All right, then we'll head north.
Okay.
Oh, it's so much fun to have a Dalek in the group.
Um,
Oh,
It really is. It's really an ingenious little device that you created there.
you've got a path going left and right.
Right.
dun, dun, dun.
Do you know when you go to Disney World or Disneyland, they build the scenery to direct you to your right?
Really?
It's also effective to send the crowd to the right. They're trying to do crowd control.
Makes sense. A natural flow, basically. So people don't jam up.
I always go left.
Just to piss off the mouse.
I'm like, I'm aberrant, baby.
Go ahead and give me a
Die roll?
give me a will save for Vidra.
I get his character sheet thing. Okay. It's his will bonus.
That's what I want.
What's that?
Grr.
This
That's
block of text is very unfriendly to trying to find fucking anything. That's gonna be a 14. Starting off strong.
Done. Let's see what happens.
Bullshit.
What happened?
Cool. Give me another will save, please.
Another one.
22.
All right. Vidra succeeds against this one. He hears in his mind, you should start scanning to the left. But he does not, because he's got a strong will. He's like, no, I will keep scanning. So yeah, he's doing great.
In what language did he hear that?
It was in his mind. It was in his head. He just heard it. I don't know. It was just like he just from nowhere. Can I get a will save for literally everyone else, please?
Yeah, right. I was waiting for that. F you.
Fuck off, Victor.
What? I'm just trying to referee. You know, you go to a certain place, you get will saves. It's a bonus.
What is a will save? I'm sorry, I need to pull up my character.
Um,
I need to download my character onto this new computer, actually, is what I need to do. I rolled an 18. I have a pretty high wisdom. I think I have a 19
you got a
wisdom.
will save of +9, so you
So,
got 18 plus 9 is going to give you a 27.
7.
All right.
I rolled a 2 for LJ, and my will save still totals up to 17.
All right, good. And what about Lev?
Lev got 25.
All right.
Vic, is this a spell type effect?
This one,
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay. Good
Sure.
enough. I got the 28.
all right. And then roll for Blodgett, please.
Rolling for Bludgeon. 15 natural. Plus whatever her will save is, which I don't know what that is.
His will save is +6, so
21.
21 total. Good job, Blodgett. Good job.
Actually, protection from evil would still be on her if it's evil based. So anyway, but yeah, cool. So anybody miss their save?
Well, no, you guys don't notice anything unusual. You guys don't notice anything else going on.
Can Lev make a spellcraft check to try and figure out what that just was?
Sure.
19 natural. Very nice. So 34.
Ooh.
He's pretty sure someone is using suggestion on vigor. And likely based on like a detect thoughts or a telepathy or purpleology.
Look out, guys! It's a green dragon. Watch out for the acid breath.
And it could actually definitely be a green dragon.
Oh, that would be terrible. Four dragons.
What do you guys want to do from here?
I want to cast resistance on the group that gives us a +1 save on +1 on all our saves.
Great. That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Saves versus what?
It's just a +1. I think all. Let me look it up to be sure, but
Because yeah,
all saves.
What level spell is that?
It's a first level spell.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
it's a cantrip. It's a cantrip. I'll be damned.
It is.
That's just a flat +1 on all saves.
Yeah.
And so you'd have to cast it individually on each person.
Oh, I would.
That is
Look
true.
at the spell. There's no cantrip that's going to affect an entire 10-foot radius or anything.
Yeah, I kind of. Yeah, now you mentioned that does make sense. Hold on. Let me check.
Do we have a prayer in effect, and do we have any modifying spells in effect right now?
I do not remember that you had any prayers or blesses currently in effect now.
Great. I will cast a prayer spell.
Okay.
Thank you. That would be good. Resistance. You're right. Yeah, it's one creature touched. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So
The effect and power of a spell is based entirely upon its level. So a cantrip is going to affect one person.
okay. That's a good thing to know. Anyway, +1 got resistance going, plus protection from evil if it is evil based.
And our enemies get a -1.
Okay.
Okay, V'ger is going to come back to Lev, and Lev is going to say, whatever's over there knows we're here, knows where V'ger is, so there's no point in sending him forward. So LJ is leading now.
Okay.
Wait, say that again?
LJ is going to lead now because whatever.
I'm sorry. I thought you were saying leave. I'm like, why are we leaving?
And so,
Yeah,
where is LJ going to go?
He's gonna follow the rightmost path.
That is always to me the most entertaining. That is a good question.
On the left-hand path to
LJ
be more entertaining.
All right, this pathway opens up to a very large cavern. A second. Hmm.
Probably a drow fucking.
Oh, sorry. Give me a spot check, LJ and Frederick.
Okay. And we got +1 to our spell.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Natural 20. Oh my god.
All right. When you guys were back over here, this area here.
19, natural 14. That's 33.
Okay.
And 35
So
for
when
LJ.
you guys were back over in this area back here, you spotted on the you saw the dead drow back in this area, but when you came over here, you spotted a dead crow stuck to the side of the cavern about 10 feet up. This area here.
Something ominous about those things.
What the fuck?
It seems to have been burned. Maybe it got too much sun. I don't know.
Yeah, undoubtedly on the 3rd level of a dungeon. Yeah. You gotta wear your sunblock.
Yeah, little fried crow back there. Anyway, you see up here in this area, as you double check. Yeah. As you come in, LJ, your spot is really good, and you can see floating in the air above you three mind flayers.
Wait, did you say mind flayers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
I
boy.
just had that in my head. That's craziness. I was about to scream mind flayers.
Oh wow!
They're that fucking good, Zach. They can reach to you from out of the game. And
Wow.
So LJ gives me a will save versus actually give me 2 will saves and then tell me what your touch armor class is, please.
2 will saves. Touch armor class.
You get a +1.
Yay. Let me see what his will is. That'll be a 29 and a 27, and
Okay.
his touch armor class is 14, but their attack will take a -1.
is this a surprise round for them, Victor?
Yep.
Okay, all right.
Oh, 4 tentacles, that's right. Alright, so the mind flare directly above you flies down and latches upon your grate. You take a whopping 6 points of damage. Pretty critical, you may not survive.
LJ's on his last leg, missing
I know.
16 hit points.
That's right. Fortunately for you, you are not stunned, nor are you charmed to do their bidding, both of which are pretty good. I mean, those are good results right there.
These wouldn't happen to be more kind flayers, would they?
That would be so nice if they were, wouldn't it?
Like, is he just trying to like kiss on me? Does he think I'm cute?
Aww.
Well, that +3 charisma bonus is kicking in.
Yeah, Victor, I've got my boot on my head.
That's true.
He did say so.
He did.
He said, yeah, he said that. Yeah. So he's sucking on drow luxury garments.
Literally a bootlicker.
All right. You've got two tentacles strapped to your grape, and he's trying to strap on more. Initiative.
Okay. Initiative.
After this combat, I'm gonna have to step off for a minute because I've got to reboot a server. Because
Okay. Lev has 10. LJ has 22.
Let's see. Foderick has, I think, let's see, 18. Oh, does that? No, it doesn't. The prayer doesn't help initiative. I don't think. Yeah, I didn't think so.
What does help initiative?
What's Blodgett's initiative, Joel?
Initiative. Oh, yeah. Let me roll for her. Sorry. Her initiative is going to be. It's 6, natural 6.
I got a 14.
14 for Blaz, so a 13 total for Blodgett. Okay. All right, top of the round, LJ. What would you like to do today, sir?
LJ would like to cast Baylor Nimbus.
Okay.
Burst into flames.
Okay, could you move up a little further? Just a tad.
Give me a concentration check, please.
Sure.
Or even better, back the fuck up so we can.
No, don't do that. No, I need room.
That's going to be a 21, Victor.
Okay, so you're able to concentrate on your Baylor Nimbus. And what is the damage that people take when they're attached to you physically from your Baylor Nimbus?
I believe it's 66, but let me double check.
Please double check. Next up is
66.
going to be.
Yes, 66.
Next up will be Foderick.
I'll go ahead and roll that.
And what is the save? Is my other question.
28 damage, and there is no save.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir.
There is no tool.
And
the
Frederick.
save is don't touch me.
Frederick, what is your move, sir?
Okay, I am going to go into rage and go. Can I go north directly and from EJ fire directly into the mind flayer? Actually, it's only like 5 feet, or I could. Can I get to him from if I move 5 feet?
Moving 5 feet, you can see this guy right here, yeah.
Okay, so if he doesn't have total cover, then he's a viable target.
That is correct. He does not.
Okay, all right. 3 attacks, 4 arrows.
Yeah, you'll be able to do your 3 attacks.
Okay, very good. Here they come. I'm going to switch dice. 24. Here. I brought my calculator this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome. So let's see, that would be 28. Does that hit?
Yep. AC is 15.
Okay. Yeah, that hits because that's even higher. That's an 18, so that's like 30 or something like that. And that, let's see, 2.3. 18. All hits.
All right. The bonus damage alone is going to kill him, so
Okay.
it's more than enough. Thank you, sir. The Mind Flare, barely is able to withstand the amount of flame cast by the Baylor Nimbus, but once Frodrick's arrows find their purpose, he falls to the ground limp, his tentacles writhing, fall next to him. And from around that corner, crawling along the wall of the mountain itself, or the wall of the cave itself, 30 feet up in the air.
By the way, I tell LJ to move forward, please.
Yeah, he heard you the first time. He just isn't doing it. He's just not doing it.
Okay.
So, as I said, crawling across the cave wall itself, 30 feet in the air, is another Mind Flare. This one is going to cast another will DC. So yeah, give me another will save. DC 17 for LJ, Frodrick, and that's going to reach 11 as well.
Okay. Rage gives it +2 as well. That's good.
Oh, I rolled low. What's the DC?
17.
22.
Oh. +7.
Oh, and yeah, but Blodgett's not included in that, right?
No, Blodgett's included in the next one.
Oh, okay.
Lev got 16 and LJ got like 23.
Okay, Lev is stunned for...
Damn.
9 rounds. Lev is stunned for 9 rounds.
9 rounds. Holy fuck.
Now, these aren't first level monsters, bro. And then Blodgett and Blaz. I also need a will save DC 17 from the two of you.
Bah!
Alright, well, with Lev's turn pretty much fucked, I'm gonna go put this food up because I'm not super hungry.
Okay.
I got a 28 total. 29 total if you have got the +1.
Okay, that'll make it. And Joel, can you roll for Blodgett, please?
Yeah, Blodgett is 6 plus whatever her will modifier is.
Wow.
Yeah.
+6 plus, yeah, and then the bonuses.
Do it. She's going to try to attack me.
Blodgett's will bonus is not good. So that's a total of 12.
Nope. She is stunned as well.
Even +2 is not going to do it. He is stunned for 9 rounds as well. Huh.
Yeah, they're out of the combat, pretty much.
Okay, so Blodge and Lev are both stunned. Next person who can act is going to be Blas.
I'm going to cast a flame strike on the mind player in front of me.
All
Good
right.
one.
Give me a second. So, let me just remind myself of the damage of that.
Sure.
Sorry. Give me a second.
That's okay.
There we go. Got it. 1d6 per caster level, so it's 12d6. And I have a plus 6, so I'll just roll a dice. Hold on. 56 points of damage.
All right.
57
And-
points of damage. Not 57.
And the can you roll me a d20 as well?
I can.
It's just straight d20. Add your level to it.
That's 21.
Okay. It seems to strike him dead in the center. He is not affected in the least.
He's not affected
In the least.
in the least.
That is correct.
You motherfucker.
Why is Zach calling you a motherfucker?
Not you, the mind player. I was not directing that at you, God.
No. But what happened?
I hit the mind player with a flame strike and it did not affect him.
Huh? Shit.
I think he's fucking with me.
Nope, I am actually not. It's a thing we call spell resistance back in the day.
Ooh.
They have a lot of it.
Back in the day.
Top of the round. And I'm gonna have to get off sooner than I wanted to. Top of the round is LJ. Your move.
Okay.
You're a flaming centaur.
I'm a flaming centaur. We all knew that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to cast Local Tremor on the wall that the Mind Flayer that's 30 feet up is on.
Okay.
Okay.
And what's the saving throw for that?
That will be a reflex save of... Let's see, it's a level 2 spell. So it's 5 plus spell level plus caster level, right?
Mm-hmm.
19.
Okay. He does not fall off of the wall. And Frederick, what is your move, sir?
Okay, I'm going to move to where Lev is currently, and over his body, basically fire however many attacks I think I
You
can
can get one. You can get one off at the
Okay,
on the ceiling over there.
I will do that then. Okay, in that case, yeah. 32. Yeah, so that would be 32, 34, 35, 25.
25, that hits.
Yes. Okay. And then
Brandon, can you roll percentile dice for me for LJ? Tell me what he gets.
I don't like the sound of that. If I can find my percentile dice. Okay, I've got one. There's another one here somewhere.
hold on a second.
I'll just roll the damn thing twice.
Oh yeah, the damage dice alone.
That is
Yes, I mean-
79.
36. Oh, my calculator turned off. Hold on. There we go. 30 plus. And then 46. Wait a minute. 9, no, plus 11. No, that's 44. Oops. 44. 45. Oh, no, it's 12. Well, 48. 48. Nice. 48. 58. Plus, plus 10. 68 points, Vic.
All right. The mind flare gets filled full of arrows and falls to the ground, inert.
Wow.
His tentacles writhing and grasping in the air. Behind you, back in the room, LJ, give me a saving throw. This is another will save. DC is 17.
21.
21. Okay. Mind Flare appears to be coaxing you to join the dark side, but you are able to shrug off his attempts at coercion. Okay. The last of the round is Blas.
Well, obviously, are there any large? What the fuck am I supposed to do without spells?
Hit him.
Valid question, that.
But I can't reach him. He's flying.
Don't you
Throw
have
something at
air
him.
walk?
I do, but it'd take me a while to get up there.
What,
Are there any stones around? Like any big rocks, big fucking boulders?
Boulders? No, not nearby. Not big ones, especially. There's some small ones. Actually, in the area where the mind flare is, there are a bunch that fell down from the roof, but not really big ones. Maybe like hand-sized tops.
Right.
I don't know. Grab the dagger out of my. Grab my dagger and use it.
I'm going to cast an airwalk and begin like marching up towards this fucker with my flail and with my mace in my hand.
Okay, and to be specific, when you say this fucker, Frederick just came and killed the one directly in front of you.
Oh, he did. All right. I didn't know. I didn't know he killed him.
That's the one who fell to the ground, his tentacles writhing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right. So the one that's I'm walking into the corridor behind LJ and over him.
Okay.
Not touching him because
when you
he's
go
on
into
fire.
that area, you can see directly the flare skulking on the wall.
Right. So let me just check to see how far I can make it in this round, how high up I can make it. Where's the rock? Here it is. Fourth level spell. Who knew that? I knew that because it's written down, but so I have to pass angle of 45 degrees is the greatest angle. So
Well, that's the most efficient to cover both lateral and vertical distance.
at a rate to equal 1/2 of my speed. So hold on.
That may not.
What's my speed? Speed 20 feet. So at 10 feet, 45-degree angle is the hypotenuse. So it's an equilateral triangle at the greatest. So it's 45. So it's 45, 45, 90.
It's 1.4. It's 1.4 times the horizontal distance.
So that's 1.10 times the square root of 2. So it's 10. So 10 divided by the square root of 2. So that's about 6 or 7 feet. I can get 6 or 7 feet off the ground in this round. How is that for math?
Square root of 2 is 1.414. Just so you know that.
Yeah. And divide that by 10, and that comes out to about 6 to 7 feet.
Huh.
In my head, motherfucker. In this head, I did that.
You did that in your head?
I applaud your mathematical ability.
That's impressive.
It is truly. In fact, the mind flayer is so astounded by your sense of geometry that he falls from the ceiling.
I think the mind flayer is so impressed by that he it just bows to my it just bows to me. 6.94. 6.94. Look at that. God, I was close. 6 to 7, right?
I wish I could better walk.
It was. All right, so top of the round then is going to be LJ. What are you going to do?
This guy's still 30 feet in the air?
Yeah.
I can't reach him. I'm gonna. Yeah, give me another reflex save. That spell's still going.
All right. You send him another tremor. He does not appear affected by it. Frederick, your move.
Okay, I am going to move. It looks like 12 to 15 feet to the northeast, where I'm right by the rear flank of LJ.
That sounds correct.
And how many attacks is that?
You'll be able to get one.
Okay, I will roll to hit. Natural 20. Critical.
Right.
Hopefully he's distracted by me. It's like, what? Is someone flying?
He is actually distracted by you.
5 plus. Yeah, 24. Let's see here. 22. Does that make the crit?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. There we go. So that is okay. Oh, rolled one die too many. Take one that one.
Yeah.
Let's see. 10, 38.
Oh, I just processed that she was saying the food is ready. Not there yet. 1 second.
$105 points of damage.
All right. This mind flayer, he was crawling super intent on LJ as he was, preparing to get even closer down so he could latch some quivering tentacles onto his drape. But your work catches him off guard, and he falls to the ground as well.
Okay, let's search him for shit.
Is he dead? Or did he fall?
He falls.
You still gotta kill him.
Frederick,
No, he's dead.
Let's,
Okay.
Falls to the ground dead. Sorry. Sorry, I'm being regrettably distracted by other shit that's going on.
You're doing fine, Vic. No problem.
Well, we're gonna hang up for a second and very quickly. Okay, so the person who finds something of interest when you guys start searching is actually going to be Zag, because the thing that is of interest is about 25 feet in the air on a ledge, and it is a a small black metal box. It's a puzzle box. Yeah, it's a small black metal puzzle box, very similar to kind of a Hellraiser type motif going on. Each Mind Flayer carries 10 100 gold piece gems.
All right, I'll mark that down.
And we're gonna have to break because I'm on call this week, and
No, dude, it's okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
No problem. Don't worry about it.
It's 8:07.
We'll
I'll
just
message you guys. Yeah, I can message you guys when we start. I have to get someone else on my WebEx because his WebEx just dropped.
Oh, you want to pick up a little bit later in a bit, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. No problem. Totally understand, dude.
I will message you guys within the next 30 minutes.
Okay.
Just shoot me a
All right.
text.
We'll
Make sure you clear the chat.
You got it.
Very good. Lead meeting.